I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Hello, hello. Hi, hey, I'm back. I'm back. Oh my God, it's good to be back in my own bed. It's good to be back in my own country of that I don't live in. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. Hi. Hi, guys. Hey. Hey. She sounds different. Yeah, that American air has really changed me, you know? I've become 10 times as fat. I've become inconsolable. I've become very partial to plastic cheese. I now own a firearm. I know, yeah, back. I smoked too many Newports. Can you not be rude, please? Can you not be rude when I just come back, please? I'm just woken up. Listen, I was ill. I now have a unregistered firearm. They'll never know. They'll never know, Rhubarbians. They'll never know. I now have an unregistered firearm. I'm joking, by the way. That is not true. That is a lie. Okay? That is a lie. That is a lie. I'm back, guys. Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Be honest. Did you miss me? I know you did. In your heart of hearts. I know you miss me. You miss me? You miss me? Yeah, I lied. Only on Tuesdays. What? Only on Tuesdays? Why only Tuesdays? Why only then? Did you clap when you land? I have lots of things to tell. I have lots of funny stories to tell this stream. Which is, I've discovered something really new about myself, which is, I don't know whether it's because, like, I'm getting older. Not that old! Not that old! I loved it, Stray Doge. I loved that Mexican illustration. That's me on a hot summer's night listening to Lil Rob. Yeah. So, I'm not that old, by the way. Not that old. Not that old. So basically, I also wanna explain myself a little bit for moving the stream like further and further back. Well, you see, on the flight back, which was like 12 hours or something, I just didn't sleep. I didn't sleep at all. And then when I got back, I was like, I think I can't wake up the next day at cuz I got back to Japan at like I got back in my house at 11 p.m. and I didn't sleep at all. And I was just like, what time is it? What day is it? Jesus Christ, that jet lag. There are some people in the world that jet lag just does not affect them. And they just like go like, okay, yeah, I'm in a new time zone. I'm just ready now. How? Are those people magic elves or something? Yeah, what? I was like, I was so tired. I don't think I felt like I was molded by Jesus or something. Yeah, that Mexican illustration, that's going on the, wait, I should put that on the board, on the Rhubarbian board next time, for tomorrow's stream. Tomorrow's Manalord stream, which I have changed the date now, and I will change the CSPJ as well. No, tomorrow is the CSP. I've only had reverse jet lag, honestly. Wait, what? Is that when... don't tell me. Is that when, you go back in time? So, like, if you're traveling to Japan, or if you're traveling to America, which one is it, James? Time travel? But I gained the whole day. Wait, no, I lost the whole day. Oh my God, it was so confusing, Rhubarbians. But yeah, the flight travel was rough. It was really rough. It was rough getting there because I was excited, but it was rough coming back because I was like, I started having really fast, like Superman 1977. I started having like freakouts on the plane. Not like the Burger King guy on the plane. Not like that. Not like that motherfucker over there is not real. Not that kind of freakouts. I was having like a silent freakout, which was, I don't know whether this occurs to you guys or something. I don't know if this happens to you. But I was having like I was having like, oh my god, I don't know if this ever happens to you, but I was having like a really, 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 like, I don't know, it was like, I was having a thought which was like, I shouldn't be this high up, or something. I shouldn't be this high up, but I am. Why am I this high up, kind of thing. I shouldn't be this high up, at all. What is going on, kind of thing. It was horrible. I think I was having like, what if, God forbid, what if the plane fell out of the sky? and then, while I was on the plane, I was like, oh god, okay, I need to get my mind off of this. But then that never happens. Well, I was like, what if the plane fell out of the sky? And and then we started having quite like severe, well, not that severe, I would say mild turbulence. And I was like, well, it looks like I've believed it so much that I have, I have made it come true. But yeah, it was a bit scary. But I think I was just having like inner thoughts. I was feeling really anxious, actually. I was really like, this is it. I manifested this. Sorry, everyone. Watch any fun movies on the plane. Talking about this kind of thing is just bad juju. Talking about this kind of thing is just bad juju, you know? I need to stop thinking about it. Did I watch any fun movies? I was having like, Ironically, a good way to feel more confident about flying is to watch air crash investigation shows. You see, they're super thorough at finding out why and stopping it from ever happening again. Okay. Oh, I'll do that. I'll do that. I'll watch as many plane crash videos as possible. Wait, Rhubarb, not that plane crash video! Not the certain plane crashes in certain towers video! No, Rhubarb, no! The documentaries. Okay, I'll watch those. I'll watch those. They are very thorough, and they're always, they have to be awake, and they have to clock in for their 11-hour shift as well. How do they do that? So strange. So unusual. Yeah. I watch any fun movies on the plane. Okay, on the way there, I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna tell you now. I on the way there, I was watching Top Gun. Well, I tried to watch Top Gun, but the sound was so bad and there was no closed captions that I just couldn't understand a lick of what they were saying, because in the movie they were all like they were mumbling so much. I needed people that were speaking more clear. They did have headphones, but the headphones were awful. All Nippon Airways, fix your headphone situation. They were so bad. I should have brought my own, but I don't own earphones that have like the little whatchamacallit, the aux cable. So yeah, that was really bad. I only have like ones that have a lightning cable on the end because I have an iPhone now. So yeah, checkmate, checkmate, Wokians, if that's what you're really called. They don't know because they use the DVR, which yeah, exactly. I watched the original Top Gun, And then, what about your PC headphones? That's for the PC. I leave them at the PC. I have, like, that's where the PC is. What if I lose them on my trip and then I gotta, like, buy new PC headphones, you know? That can't happen. That can't happen. That can't happen. Though, I feel like the headphones wouldn't really change the, you know, the ambience of, like, of in the back, and also like the plane was really loud. I just couldn't focus on the movie very much. So I got up to the point where that homoerotic volleyball plane scene played. I have some words. Oh, I need to. Yeah, true. I am a jet setter now. I don't think it'll be my last trip to the USA this year. So I gotta get some new headphones. Lack of closed capture is pretty disappointing. I think it's because I'm on a Japanese flight and they have like they have like not a lot of like options for that kind of thing. Cause on like English based websites, yes, they do have English closed captions, but for the Japanese one they only had Nihongo. So that's how it is. Hello, young lady. Hello, Jacob. Hello, everyone. It's very nice to see everyone. I may have missed you guys. Maybe. Maybe I've missed you guys a little bit. Maybe I was missing this. I missed this. Maybe. I missed this. Camp? Maybe I missed you lot. It's the best birthday present? Wait, hold on. Is it your birthday today? Happy birthday. Have a good one. But only one. I like saying that. I always say that to people. Have a good one. But only one. Because it always makes them a little bit, like, disconcerted. I'm like, have a good one. But only one. Only one good one. Just one. But only one. I recommend you take that zinger for yourselves and remember that Rhubarb and Custard taught you that. But yeah, have a good one. But only one. Only one good one, please. Only one. Only one. But just one. Please. Please. Only one drink. Only one. But yeah. What else happened on the plane? So yeah, I tried to watch Top Gun, and then I got to the homoerotic volleyball scene. Well, okay, so this is my thoughts on the original Top Gun, which I'm sure, like, the older gentlemen in this chat will understand, is, I got up to, what's going on? Tom Cruise has, like, no chemistry with his love interest, with the flight instructor lady, but however, with all of his cohorts in the Top Gun program, they all love him. There's like sexy 80s like lighting everywhere, like whenever he talks to them, and like held stares and like little like smirks, like You wanna find out more about that in the locker room? You wanna find out about that in the locker room? You wanna hit those showers? I'm the boss of this gym. The way it's supposed to be? Yes. F those females. Have elongated stares with those homies. Have friendly, sexually charged competition with your homies. Have, like, you know... I was in the wrong waiting room. Wow, me! How dare you? Oh, no, it's my fault. Want to get out of that jabroni outfit? We're talking about, you don't this, I will. Oh, do I not? Wait, I'm just talking about how gay Top Gun is. In a good way. You got freaking pranked, bro. You got freaking pranked. How was your trip? It was excellent. I'm just talking about, I'm going straight from the beginning. I'm talking about the ride over there and how much I got scared about air travel. But yeah, they were having like sexy 80s lighting. They were having long stares at each other. I don't think it was even intentional. It was just the 80s. But yeah, it's basically considered gay cinema now. playing volleyball in jeans, Tom Cruise. Oh. Have you ever experienced fight anxiety before? No. No, I don't know what happened. I was just having, like, I was having thoughts. I think it's because I don't know. What happened to me? It's because usually I got really good at sleeping on planes. But okay, so another thing. So after that, I tried watching Top Gun, but the people were just like mumbling too much. After that, I watched Wicked again because they had closed captions for that movie. So I watched Wicked again. I'm gonna also demonstrate to you guys, like, using paint tool, how I sleep on planes, because I think you'll understand why I don't sleep on planes. Hold on, let me show you. Let me pull out the whiteboard. I really hated it at school when they would pull out the whiteboard and their pen was out of like ink. Just get another pen. Just get another pen, idiot. Where is it? Paint. Okay. Just get another paint, stupid. So, how I sleep on the planes, I think you'll probably understand why I don't sleep on the planes. I gotta get comfy. Okay, hold on. There we go. I gotta get freaking comfy. So, alright. Here's the demonstration. Everyone, look at it. Listen up. Alright, so here's the seat. Here's the plane seat. And there's okay, so here's the plane seat. I usually only choose next to the window, which is hard for me to go into the toilet, but at least I have, like, a little bit of extra, sleeping space. So here's the seat. Here's me. Oh my gosh. Here's Rhubarb. Face forward to the seat. Okay? Face forward to the seat. Like, I'm backwards. And then I'm like this. Legs forward. Like this. Like, I sit backwards with my knees to the seat and my bum to the tray. The stewards let you do that? Yes. Yes. Like, face forward, bum to the seat, knees on the back of the seat, and arms flop to the side. Hello, Crewmongus. Hello. What is this sleep? You fly coach? Argularity flies coach? Yes, I'm the man of the people. I'm a woman of the people. I fly economy. Yeah. I sit like this. And here's the window. With all the clouds. Yeah. So, this is... Oh, Remy. Hello, Remy. Hello. Thank you. I'm sorry it's so late. Hope you have a great trip. Yeah, you'll enjoy the VOD. What do the people sitting behind you say? Nothing. Nobody has said, in the history of me sitting like this, even since I was a child, no one has said anything. No one has said anything. Ever. Okay? No one has said anything. I don't know. Maybe the guy next to me has gotten secretly annoyed that I kind of, like, jostle a lot. I also do this, which is... Let me just draw myself again. Oh my god, why is this so shaky? Then I also do this, which is like yeah. I put my knees on the seat in front of me, but I do it really carefully so I don't bother the person next to me. Hold on, I need to like see. Wait, hold on. Let me just like this. I do this. So this is, I don't know which is like the optimum like position for me to sleep in. I know that when I start like just jostling around in my seat like this, it's over. It's like actually over because I know that I'm not getting to sleep. I know that I'm not getting to sleep. If I start pulling out the backwards tech, I know I'm not going to sleep. If I'm upright normally and I start doing this like like that, if I start nodding off by myself, then I know that it's sleepy time and I know that I'm gonna get some sleep. But if I start doing the maneuvers, yeah, I ain't getting no sleep. But I do still try. Sometimes it looks like But yeah, I went on I didn't sleep very much there. The forbidden knees up technique, yes. Legend has it, the forbidden knees up technique. Well, that's because I think everybody else on the plane was like, Masaka! Impossible! She's doing the technique. She's doing the backwards forwards on the seat technique. She's doing the knees up technique. Oh my god. Huh? Wait, how do you put your seatbelt on? Well, they turn off the seatbelt light at one point. And they let you do whatever you want in the seat. The seat is your domain. Nani? Masaka? The legend foretold? The forbidden knees up technique? The forbidden ass to the tray? Head to the back of the seat technique? Is that a girlfriend? Is that a girl thing? I don't know. How am I supposed to know? Only went on a plane once when I was young, but I do it on coaches now. I feel like on the coaches, probably people are doing backflips on National Express. They're spinning around. They're like doing like little bits. They're doing like stand-up comedy on coaches. I think you're allowed to do anything on a Greyhound National Express. I'd like to ride a Greyhound one day, you know? But yeah. It's free roam, Shy. It's free roam. You can do anything on that domain. And it's everything but smoking. Bring back the smoking. Bring back a 70s vibe where you can just smoke wherever you want. Even in the doctor's office. Even when your wife is giving birth. I need a cigarette. She's starting to scream again. Greyhounds aren't exactly fun. Oh, but I watch videos about them all the time. Smoking the cig. PvP. It's true. PvP enabled zone. It is really. It is for sure. But yeah. What else happened on the flight? So, I flew out of Narita. And I went to... Which station did I get the taxi to? I got the taxi to... Because I had, like, a big suitcase. Because I was going to give some presents to some friends in America. And, I went to Napori Station, which is where you can get the Keisei Skyliner. Which is a very cool train. It's very fancy. It goes straight directly to Narita Airport. And there was a group of, like... 1 million Italians, all wearing the same Luffy One Piece hat. Oh, Luffy! And I found it really funny because they were speaking Italian and they were wearing a Luffy hat. That was pretty funny. I enjoyed that. They were all. I was like, how did you guys get here? There's so many of you. Luffy. Oh, and not me. I got to find the One Piece. We are. Funny Italian language. Yeah, it was funny. I hate to say it, but it was funny. Luffy. Oh, Luffy. Yeah, that was fun. And I got there. I went to Narita Airport. They had like a anime shop in the middle, and they had like stuff there. There was like a whole mall in Narita Airport. It was so good. And then I ate Korean food on the way out. Just a little bit of that Asian taste, before I went to the land of the Fwee and home of the Bwave. And then I got on my flight, and then I told you I couldn't sleep on the flight. I was so tired. And then I went to the toilet. And I looked in the mirror, and my eyes were like bloodshot red, and I was looking pretty dire. I was looking pretty worse for wear. My eyes were bloodshot red. My face was like sagged or something. It was unusual. But yes, and then I just couldn't sleep on the way there. Maybe I slept. Like, we approached Vancouver, and I think I slept, like, from that approach, and then I just started, like, raw dogging the flight and just watching the map as soon as we got into America. And, I paid for in-flight Wi-Fi. That kept me occupied. That very much made me occupied, for sure. I paid for in-flight Wi-Fi. A girl gotta look at her phone. Females, they gotta look at the phone. They gotta look at the freaking phone, okay? Oh my god, wait, hold on. They gotta look at the freaking phone. Women be on their phone. I gotta pay for the in-flight Wi-Fi. And I spent most of my time looking at TikToks of, like... So right now, my hyperfixation is Baldur's Gate. When I woke up from my 24-hour slumber yesterday, I played Baldur's Gate for, like, 7 hours. I wanted to, like, get my hello Valfly, hello. Women be texting. I was messaging. I was on the phone. I was on TikTok. I was looking up, like, I don't go to D&D. I don't go to that piece of, like, nerdy stuff. But I'm finding out about cantrips. I'm finding out about feats. I'm finding out about all sorts. But yeah, a woman moment. I gotta look at my phone. I gotta look up, like, I gotta look up stuff. I gotta look up Wikipedia and stuff. Yeah. There was no hot chip, so phone was the only choice. Yes, there was no hot chip. There was a little bit of charging my phone, but there was no hot chip. Not a lot of charging my phone, but looking at the phone. Finding out about feats. Wait, did I say that right? FEATS? Where you choose, like, a little skill in D&D? Yeah. Where you do that? Did you enjoy time in US? I really did. I had a wonderful time. I really did. So, yeah. We landed in Chicago, by the way. We landed in Chicago O'Hare Airport. I was feeling a little bit hazy. Honestly, a little bit like, ugh. I was having, like, the little bubbles next to my head while I was landing. I was like, oh, God, I'm here. And then I landed in O'Hare Airport, Chicago O'Hare. And I thought to myself, as we were, like, landing, actually, I was looking at, like, the below. And I was looking at the grids. I was looking at the farmland grids of the perfectly square grids, Americans in my chat. You guys are cooked. You guys are freaking cooked. What the heck is going on? I hope you like squares, because there's lots of them. Oh, the corn and the soybeans. Oh, you guys love squares so much. And that leads into my next point. Everything in America is a square. Everything. The buildings, the signs, everything. They're freaking like square. So yeah, we landed in O'Hare, and there was like a small, the people around. Haha. Do you like squares, Rhubarb? My favorite shape is a circle. You want how a square? It's hip to be square. And then I was looking at, like, the I was looking at the airport. I was in I was in, what was it? I was in like a corridor, and everybody, it was such a small corridor. Okay, I'm gonna Japan soy for a second. I'm gonna soy max Japan for a second, okay? I'm gonna Japan soy max for a bit. Okay? I I think that the American airport is quite ugly compared to Japan. First thing I see when I enter America is a square white corridor that feels like I'm in like the back rooms, like Lumon from Severance. I felt it was a little ugly. I was a bit like, oh yeah, America is just like this, huh? And then I got out of that corridor and I got to the immigration bit, and I saw a massive American like flag, like stained glass window or something on the back, and I was like, oh my god, I was looking at it. I was like, I'm really here, aren't I? I'm really in the unforetold place. I'm in America right now. And then I saw a policeman with a gun, and I was like, oh god, I am really here. There's a gun here. There's like a weapon here. Oh, I was getting a little bit. Welcome, Rhubarb. Thank you, Threadrun. I spent your money wisely, by the way. Is this your first time to the US? Sorry if you've already been asked. It's not, but... It's not at all. I've been to the US like 5 times. But, it was definitely a culture shock because it was definitely a culture shock because I've been living in Japan for like quite a while. And this is the first time I've gone from like Japan to America, right? You know? So I've gotten used to Japan's like, like a lady like sexily whispering into your ear at the airport like, however, when you get to TSA, what are you here for? What you wanna what you gonna do here? What are you gonna where are you gonna meet here? Hello. Hi. My name is Rhubarbs. I'm from Rhubarbia. I've come from Japan because I live there. I'm here because I want to see the bean. Of course. Welcome to the United States of America. What are you doing here? They're so aggressive. They are very aggressive. In immigration, it's like, in Japan, it's like a skinny guy with glasses, but in America, it's like an ex-cop looking guy with a full sleeve of tattoos, bald head, and, a bald eye head, intimidating you into trying to say, well, I'm here for pleasure, of course. For pleasure. For sightseeing and for pleasure. I'm not, did you have to complete form that has the Are You a Terrorist checkbox? I already did that on my ESTA. I said, no, I'm not a terrorist. I nearly messed up that one. Because they asked me, I was reading it and I was like, no, I've not been involved in any terror acts ever. No. First time I went as a kid, I almost cried at the immigration officer questioning this 12-year-old like he might be a terrorist. Yeah, that's so scary. It's so scary. It's very scary. It's very, that's certainly a place. I love Chicago. It's not my first time going to Chicago. It's my second time. So yeah, I got out of immigration. Everything was fine. The sweat cleared off my brow. Everything was all good. Chicago. I think, and then and then I was looking around, and people just come up to you and start talking to you. I had like 3 people come up to me and start talking to me and asking where things were. And I was just like, I'm not from here. What is going on? Do I have like a exclamation point over my head or something for people to come up to me and like talk to me? And but the thing is, I actually kind of enjoyed it in a way, because like I'm not like I'm a pretty friendly person as a stranger. Whoever, you get to know me as your friend, I become your enemy. But they were asking me like, I was in the elevator with my suitcase, and a old lady came in. And she was like, oh, sorry, excuse me. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Coming through, sorry. Coming through. And then she asked me, like, where do you get the rideshare pickup? And I had no idea what she was talking about, because I've never heard it be called rideshare pickup in my life. And I was like, I don't know. I've never been here before. Well, I have been here before, but I've never done this before. I don't know if rideshare pickup. I just know it as the taxi rank. Do you I believe you're trying to say taxi rank, ma'am? Sorry, I'm from bloody old Blimey. I'm from a bloody old Blimey. I don't know what you're talking about. I'll go where now. Can you please direct me to the closest point and fish and chips, please? Yeah, that's basically, yeah, in the Midwest they do. Yeah, they do. You must have a friendly face? Yeah, I don't know. I've been told that before. I've been told that I have a friendly face before or something. I think I just have the wide-eyed stare of somebody that is open to questions, maybe. I'm like a bit like this, like, wait, what do they call it? Rideshare pickup. They call it rideshare pickup. I don't know. They call it rideshare pickup. It's like, that's where the Ubers are. The taxis have their own bit, because rideshare pickup? No, rideshare pickup. It's called rideshare pickup. Rideshare pickup. Rideshare pickup. Rideshare pickup. I'm not speaking Spanish. I'm speaking English. Rideshare pickup. Rideshare pickup, okay? So, there is an ongoing war between the normal taxi people and the rideshare pickup, right? No, rideshare pickup. Rideshare pickup. Where you got the Ubers. Yeah. So the taxi people don't want the Uber people in their area. They're very territorial. They're even more territorial in the UK because of black cabs. Because the black cab guys have been like, I've been driving a black cab since I was 2 years old. You think you can come over here and take my job? No way, just because you use a computer to do that. Oh, Bungie! Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much. Hello, Bungie. Hello, Bungie. Hello, Barkneers. I hope you had a good stream. I hope you had a wonderful stream. I'm just talking about the ongoing war between Uber drivers and taxi drivers. Hello! Bulls out for Barb. Hello, Bungie. Hello. Hope you had a good stream. When Bonnie visited America, she got a cream pie. I'm not answering that. I've seen that famous short more than a couple of times on my own shorts feed. Of that one. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome. I'm just talking about I'm just having a little chin wag about America right now. Yeah. Well, there's no gray, so they're probably not, right? Yep. No, there is cream pies. There is cream pies for sure. I saw them being sold, and I thought of Bonnie when I saw them. I wish I didn't say that now. God. Shit. Pause. Rewind. Don't. Okay? Alright? Talking about revolution like a whisper. Don't. No. All right, let's all calm down. Let's all calm down, everybody. Let's all calm down. I did not say that. That was a trick I played on you. Roll 20 dice to play trick. Oh, goodness gracious me. I'm like... So, anyways, oh my god. Yeah, it's clearly hackers with the AI of my voice. So I landed in America, and people kept... I'm basically talking about how I must have had a exclamation point over my head, for people to ask me questions. Because that's just how Americans are. They're very friendly. But they're very curious. They're very vocal and verbal people. They do not keep things inside. You guys, if there's any Americans in chat right now, you guys are very verbal. You guys, I kind of like it in a way, you know? Because you guys, I know exactly what you're thinking, which is, where is the stuff? Where is the bits? Where is everything? What are you doing here? I kind of like it. They do talk. Hello, Miss Fish. Hello. Oh, yes. I asked Miss Fish, what would you like from America, Miss Fish? She asked for some kind of sauce. And I procured her the sauce. And I have the sauce for her. I went to Target. I love Target. My sauce! The sauce! I got the chicken sauce. The chicken finger sauce. Now, I pronounced it because I asked somebody where it is in the Target. I asked somebody where it is. And I said, where is the Chick-fil-A? Wait, what did I say? I said Chick-fil-A? I said hello. To the lady working at Target. I said, hello. Where is the Chick-fil-A sauce? Because I didn't know that there is a secret A in there. There's an A that is silent. Where is the Chick-filler sauce? Chick-filler? I don't know anymore. Is it Chick-fil-A? Did you get... Oh my god, I love your accent. No, they said to me... The lady said to me, you're probably not around from here, aren't you? I got Western RPG, you're probably not around from here, aren't you? I can tell from your clothes. I got isekai'd, basically, in America. It was around here, are you? Your accent's different, you dress different, your whole walk's different, everything about you is different. So yeah, the lady was like, oh, sure, come over here. Okay, I'll show you. Don't worry about it, honey. She was like, don't worry about it, honey. I was like, wow, an American lady, an American middle-aged lady called me honey. This is the best. This is just the best. It did feel like an Oblivion NPC music started playing. I mean, apparently, yeah. Remember how I used to pronounce Chipotle as Chipotle? I know, I still pronounce Chipotle as Chipotle. I think it just rolls off the tongue nicer than Chipotle. But yeah, so I got fish's sauce in Target, but that's a little bit later in the story. So the airport was still, oh my god, it's so big, and there's so much road. You would think that America is some kind of dystopian nightmare where people are just turned into cars, like the famous movie Cars. Oh god, it's horrible. Oh my god. Yeah, O'Hare was like a nightmare. I don't know. It's just like you walk out and you're like, where's the stuff? Like, what? There's just road. Everyone's been turned into a car. Big Anime, thank you so much for being a member for 9 months. Glory to Rhubarbia. Glad you came back safely. Also, hope you had fun. I had tons of fun. I took America by storm. Rhubarb's big trip. But yeah, O'Hare is one of the worst airports in America, having been to dozens of them. even though it's like one of the biggest, it feels like, I mean, coming back, oh, that's a whole other story. Coming back, oh my god, coming back, that's a whole other, a whole other business. So yeah, Americans, they came up to me. I had, America must miss you. I hope so. I do kind of miss it. I love the food there so much. So yeah. Everyone kept coming up to me and like talking to me, and I was like, I felt they wanted something from me. I was getting a bit like, I was getting a bit like that. Ew. I was getting a bit scared. I was like kind of shaking in my boots a bit. And then I finally got my Uber driver. And it took a while. And then, actually, before that, I paid, like, $7 for a, airport, water from the vending machine. And I thought to myself, this is Japan, I am not. $7? Japan, I am not. Oh my god, the water scam. And next to the vending machine for the water was just like a whole vending machine for medicine. Yeah, what? It was a whole vending machine for medicine. I was looking at it. $7, that is peak. It's just a whole vending machine for medicine, like Advil, Pepto-Bismol, Tums, all those delicious American sweeties, all those delicious American buffs that you can buy. Yummy. I'm gonna make her talk about her entire trip all over again when we meet up. You're gonna get the plus game version of me yapping about this. And then delicious American buffs that you can buy, and then you can extra strength, less headache, curse remover. And then what else happened? So yeah, this was really funny. This was actually hilarious. So like in America, America claps be like, America fats be like, in America, I was trying to get an Uber, and for the Uber, you can get there's an ad. There's an ad for like you have to watch before you can get the Uber. There's ads on the Uber app, and after the ad is finished, it asks you if you want to watch it again. It asks you if you want to watch the ad again, and I was like, what in the world? Oh, I didn't quite catch that ad. It didn't quite. I'm not sure if I want to buy this product. I think I want to watch that again. I'm still deciding if I want that product. I gotta watch that shit again. Let me put that shit on. So yeah. So I finally got into my Uber. The nice man. I didn't think the man would help me with the suitcase, but he did, and I was like, oh, okay, all right. I am in familiar territory. They do help you here. In the UK, if you get an Uber, they do not help you. They're like, it's my car, my rules, kind of thing. Yeah, watching ads. It was like an ad for like, I don't know, some kind of medicine. I'm not sure. But yeah, he helped me with my suitcase in the Uber. And then I was on my he wanted a tip. Oh, I didn't tip. Oh, I was still in my Japanese mindset, of not tipping, of my UK mindset. Wait, did I tip? Maybe I tipped like $5. The hotel wasn't that far away from the airport, so oh yeah, the medicine ads in the US are crazy. Maybe the biggest culture shock for me. I think they're very strange, cause I saw like watching TV in the hotel room, and they're very strange. So yeah, I got on the Uber, and then we got onto a 8-lane highway or something, and I was like, oh yes, America. It's the air is yellow, the buildings are square and they're like go far apart from each other, so it kind of looks like Minecraft. Ah, yes, I'm back at the home in the land. I'm the brave of the Fwee. I'm here. I'm back. Big ass country. Big ass country. So much space. So much space. And then it started looking like kind of GTA-esque. There was like signs for Popeyes, Planet Fitness. Everything started looking like a GTA land. I was like, oh, wow. Home, the Bwave and the Fwee. The air is yellow. It just... Oh, wait, yeah, the air... I mean, I think... Okay, so in my brain, in my messed up brain, like, certain countries have certain, like, hues to them, like, saturations. So, in Japan, I would say it has, like, the saturation turned up. Like, everything's a little colorful. Everything's a little bit colorful in Japan. Everyone's, like, there's, like, bright colors everywhere. I feel like places have different hues. Yeah, you know? Yeah. Everywhere has different hues of countries. So I think of course, Japan looks nice. Oh no! I'm soying out about Japan again. I'm sorry. What's the UK then? Great. I think maybe Miss Fish will agree with me here. The UK is, yes, it's definitely gray, but it's like it's like the gray makes everything look a little bit darker. Like the luminosity has been like turned down a little bit. UK is blue. Yes, UK is like a blue gray. UK is like a blue gray. A blue tinted gray for sure. Yes. Yeah. A blue tinted gray. I think I'm trying to think of like times I've landed in the and I think of times I've landed in the UK after a big trip, and the UK is definitely a blue tinted gray. And even when it's sunny, it still feels a little blue to me. And of course, the USA is red, white, and blue. Of course, it's the color of freedoms and hamburgers and guns. Yeah. So yeah, America's got kind of a tinted. It's very blue when it's in the UK. Yeah, I agree. America's got kind of a yellow tint to it, and the further you get down to Mexico, the Breaking Bad filter gets stronger and stronger. Because I was in Chicago, so that was like the northern, like up towards Canada kind of way. Yeah. What the F is a kilometer? So yeah, I was looking at all the buildings and I was like, everything. The mysterious yellow fog gets stronger the closer you get to Breaking Bad land. Yeah, I think the yellow tint gets stronger in the southern states, well, for sure. So yeah. The yellow tint in these parts usually means risk of tornado. You're right, Bob. Well, actually, I'll get into what was going on in Illinois, weather warning wise, because apparently, I don't know if anybody is like lives in Illinois or in this chat, but like I will get into that because I experienced some crazy weather for sure. And then I was the Illinois boys, the Illa boys. And then I got to, like, the hotel, and after looking at all the sites, I was like, this truly is America. This truly is America. There's, like, the houses are American, everything's square. There's, like, beautiful office parks where everything is just, like, a square glass building. I was like, this is, like, lovely. This is lovely. It's nice to have a change of scenery sometimes. I like it. I think I like it, you know. I think, like, I'm a traveler at heart. It's for the Rhubarbian way. I'm a traveler. I like having a nice change of pace sometimes, even if, it's, wait, hold on. Fun fact, the eagle doesn't make that epic screeching call sound you hear in TVs and movies. That's the red-tailed hawk dubbed over by Hollywood. What? Grok, is this true? What? Really? Wait, you gotta be kidding me. Also, I forgot to turn on my talking BGM. My immersion true... what? I forgot to turn on my talking BGM, by the way. I'm so shocked. Really? Eagles don't sound epic? Wait, really? You're gotta be kidding me. It's actually true? Oh my god. I'm flabbergasted. I can't believe that eagles actually sound like weak. So like, do they sound a bit more like everything has been a lie? I mean, wait, bald eagles are actually not as cracked up. They're not actually like, I don't know how to do, like, more like a dying horn, like that? Wait, no way. I gotta look this up later. I gotta look this up. That's crazy town. Dying giraffe? That's crazy. Bald eagles, I've had, like, I was once at, like, a country fair, and they had all sorts of birds of prey. They got the birds of prey guy out. I love it when they get the birds of prey guy out at the country fair. I love it when they get the birds of prey guy out. I love it. It's always like, I don't care about the other stuff. The birds of prey guy is here. The bird guy is here. I'm moving people out of the way. Like, move! I'm gonna get there. And I'm like, move out of the way. The bird man is here. I gotta go get him. I once so I remember I think I was a bit younger, maybe like a few years ago. I went to go see the country fair. It was like some kind of fair or some kind of festival, and they had the bird guy here, which is awesome. Awesome. The bird guy is so awesome when he brings out the bird of prey. And they had a bald eagle, actually. They are so big in person. They are so big. They're bigger. They're even bigger than you can imagine. They're so big. And they had owls and stuff. And they were like, anybody want to go with the bird of prey? And I was like, me, please. Me. I would love to have a go. Let me look at that. Get out of the way, small child. I'm gonna have a go. And bird of prey. And I got a bald eagle on my arm, and my whole entire body weight was a bit like, whoa, like that. I was like, whoa. No mercy. I'm surprised it didn't grab me and fly off with me, because I am, after all, the natural prey. I am literally the prey. I am literally a rabbit, so but I'm very brave. Oh no, this was not that long ago. This was not that long ago. This was when I was still an adult. This was me being excited to see like birds was not that long ago. It was not that long ago, guys. Me being like, get out of the way. I want to have a go with the birds. Yeah, that was fun. But bald eagles are very cool looking. They are like the American bird, even if they're jerks and they're not very very nice. Move out the way. So yeah, and then I didn't know that. Back in the early 2000s, it was only like what, maybe 7 years ago that this happened. Maybe 6. I'm not sure. The last time I did that kind of thing, which was, yeah, not that long ago. Still a young rabbit. Yeah, I think this was pre-COVID. That I was very excited to see the birds of prey. Well, I think it was just like after COVID, I was just excited to see any kind of like bird, any kind of like thing to do. I was like, yeah, baby. Forever young. I'm forever young, rabbit. Yeah, exactly. Bored. And then what were we talking about just then? Oh yeah, we were talking about the roads. I was like, the cars are so big. GMCs, big old trucks, big old pickup trucks, they're so big. It was amazing. It was so cool. and I really liked seeing all that. It's nice to have a change of like a little change of scenery sometimes. Even if I was like, oh, am I gonna miss Japan? But I wasn't. I was having so much fun that I barely thought about it. The cars are so big, they could run me over. No, they could run the Japanese cars over, for sure. Like, big old pickup truck, meet little K truck. You dare not see it. You dare not see it. And then I got to my hotel, and I was like, okay, I'll settle down. I'll watch some, American TV. There's so many ads, and every single, like, ad for, like, a brand. There's two types of ads in the, two types of ads in America. There's ads like for brands that have like celebrities in them. They always have a celebrity in them. Every single ad has a celebrity in them, which is very different from British ads, because British ads you just sort of get like any old bugger off the street to be in your like insurance ad. And then the other type of ad is medication ads, which is really strange. That is the strangest part of America, is medication ads, because they're like, are you suffering from opioid addiction? And it's just like a guy walking his dog, like being happy. I was watching this like... Is this a common thing? Are you suffering from... What do you mean suffering? I'm benefiting. It's like allows the medication ads. Yeah, it's so strange. That gave me a culture shock. Are you suffering of like? Are you suffering from having a good ass time? Are you suffering from being having a good old time, a good ass time? Yeah, and it's not like the TV shows make jokes about it, right? Like how like they make jokes about like how it is, you know, like, oh, and this way it may cause like death and head explosion and stuff, and like rolling over the credits. It's true. It's all true. It's not even like a joke. It's not even like it's not even like a joke anymore. It's just true. It's just true. That's just how it is in America. That's just how it is. Did you see the gacha addiction class action ad that came up recently? It's hilarious and the lore in it is clearly out of touch. No? Oh my god, that sounds hilarious. I gotta watch that. So yeah, I settled into the hotel. I stayed at the, where did I stay? As your dog said, if Dick pulls off his ears right for you, so damn true. And then I got to the hotel. I was staying at a pretty big hotel. It was so nice. And then I wandered around. There was like a big mall next to the hotel. It was called like Fashion Outlets or something. And I went to the mall to go wander around and maybe see if I could find like a SIM card for me. Because the lady... Oh yeah, this is like something I really like about Americans. I'm gonna give you guys some good graces right now. Like, not only are you guys friendly, you guys are really honest. Because I went to a Hudson in the O'Hare Airport. I went to a Hudson and I was looking for a SIM card to use, like a prepaid one, so I could use my data. And I approached it. I took one step foot into it, and the lady was like, "Hi, how are ya?" Hi, how are ya? How can I help y'all today? Now that's nice. How can I help y'all today? And I was like, oh, hello. I'm looking for a SIM card. I'm looking for a SIM card, please. And she was like, okay, I'll get you guys set up with one, even though I'm just one guy. I'll get you guys set up with one. And I'll get y'all set up with one. And I was like, okay. And she showed me like a chart of like what I could have, but it was a little expensive. And I was looking at it like, I don't know. It's a little expensive. It was like $70 for unlimited data for 7 days, but I was only there for like 4 days or something. That's so normal. How would the British interaction go? Well, British people are definitely not as chirpy as that. Let me just tell you there. British people are usually like, what? Yeah, exactly, does. They'll stare at you suspiciously, like, we're very socially awkward people. Very, like, very socially awkward. But yeah, so she showed me the little chart. They're kind of like, I have to do my job now. Oh my god, this is so scary. I hope I don't mess up. Sometimes they're nice, but they're like the what do you want from me expression. Yeah, it's very much like that. The British people, we're very, like Americans, you guys are very charismatic and friendly, and I think it's just like, it's just ingrained into your soul that you guys are just like, and you guys love to like do your job and stuff, which British people hate it. We're like, oh, British people are just quite miserable, in my opinion. Yeah, it's shocking. It's shocking to us. It's shocking. We have so much aura. Yeah. You have, like, area of effect. Because it makes you want to be friendly and sociable, too. Because you're like, oh, great, thank you. You're like, oh my god, somebody's nice to me? What the heck? Yeah, I think the Midwest is known for being very friendly. Okay. I need my job to avoid free supers. Well, the British people do not like doing their jobs. The crazy concept of meeting people and getting to know them. I think, like, maybe, in the countryside, the British countryside, you'll find people that will come up to you and, like, talk to you and be like, how are you doing? How you doing? You alright? You alright? That kind of thing. But in the city... in the city, it's, like, very... People are very suspicious. They're very, like, what do you want from me? What do you want from me? So, yeah. They're very chirpy. So she was like, okay, I can get you set you up with this, but I think she saw my expression and it was very much like, oh, I don't know about this. This looks a little like too expensive for my pennies. I'm a savings guy. I need something a little cheaper. But she saw me and she was like, but what you can do, she gave me advice. What you can do is you can go to an AT&T store and you can probably buy something for cheaper. And then I was like, what? You're recommending me to go to a different store instead of selling me product? Are you being honest right now? Are you being an honest lady? Okay. I'll do that. Yeah, I was like, what the heck? Because in Japan, they probably wouldn't. Oh, Nokia, thank you so much. I'm back. Helping the enemy? Rhubarb experiences compassion. I know. In Japan, it would be like, I mean, they would be like, oh no, that's okay. They try to help you out a lot, but I don't think in Japan they would send you somewhere else. Did you have a nice trip? I did. I don't think in the UK they would send you somewhere else. I don't think. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, honestly. I think it's 50-50. I think you gotta, like, find the right person. I think people in Japan, they kind of want to be like, oh, they'll do the thing with their hand where they, like, wave it up and down, like, oh, no, sorry, we don't have that. And then they'll be like, okay, I'll go somewhere else. And they'll be like, oh, sumimasen. And then I'll be like, it's alright. Don't worry about it. So yeah, she told me to go to an AT&T store. So there was an AT&T store within this mall. And I remember I went past, like, there were people selling perfume in, like, the there were people selling, like, perfume in the middle of the aisles, like the middle of the hallways in the mall. Oh, I went into an American 7-Eleven, by the way, and I got myself, for later, I got myself a big old tall boy of White Claw, my favorite. And I went into the hallways, and they were like, hey, do you want to have, like, a sample of the perfume? And I was like, no, I don't want your cheap sex potions. Begone, woman! And I kept on walking. By. Don't want your cheap sex potions. Leave me alone. And then I went to the food court. I was having a look and I was looking at the I was looking at the food court. I was seeing some of your American slopper. It looked really it looked really I have no time for cheap sex potions, okay? And everything looked very colorful. What do you do to the broccoli that makes it so green, Americans? What do you do to the broccoli to make it so green? What do they they add green 40? I'm really sure they do. They paint it like a Chinese countryside. What do you do to the broccoli to make it so green? I was looking at it. I was looking at like the Chinese food like bit. And I was like, what the hell is the green like is so green? Oh my god. And then I what did I eat that day? Oh, I went to Pequods. I went to Pequods with some friends. I went to Pequods that night, on Thursday when I landed. I went to Pequods with some friends. It was so tasty, guys. Oh my goodness. It was so tasty. Deep dish pizza for me. It was so tasty. My friends, they got like a big old pitcher of beer and stuff. It was so good. We laughed and we were jolly. Pequod's coming in hot. So true. And I had some chicken wings. Oh, for the first time, I had some real, like, chunky, like, thick chicken wings. Not like the little scraps they give you in Japan. I got some freaking buffalo chicken wings with the celery, with the ranch, with the blue cheese sauce, my favorite. Buffalo sauce, blue cheese. I got some fries, and then the pizzas came, and it was like, everyone was hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. So, and then we got the deep dish pizza. I got the Italian beef deep dish pizza. Yum, 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 yum. It was so tasty. Pequod's was so good. And I had a good old time. Oh my god, it was so tasty. I don't think you'll find deep dish pizza like that in Japan. I had the Italian beef one. The Italian beef pizza. It was so good. The bread was so thick. The cheese was under the sauce. It was so good. Pequods. Yeah. It was so tasty. It was so tasty. You gotta get Chicago style. And people think that the Chicago style is a little bit, like, weird. I think it's good. 10 cent pizza. It's so good. How did they come up with that? The guy had a big bread. Cheese is under the sauce. The cheese is under the sauce, Rhubarbians. The cheese is under the sauce. Where's the cheese? It's under the sauce. It's under the sauce. It's basically like a delicious pizza cake. So yeah, we had that. I said goodbye to my friends. And then I went back to my hotel. I slept. And then the next day, what did I have to eat the next day? Oh, I ordered Five Guys, burgers and fries, Gamergate. Under the sauce, it's under the sauce. Gamergate. And I had a burger and some fries. I ate burgers, Rhubarbians. I have burgers. Well, maybe the Americans are onto something. That's a lot of pizza. Well, oh, it's good. Was Five Guys better than it is here? Wait, you mean in the UK? That's a good question. I think so. Burgers and fries from Five. That must have been $50. It was $90 because I ordered it with some other people. It was $90 here in the UK. Oh, I think it is. Well, maybe it's kind of the same. I think in America they use more salt for everything. I was getting salt pilled. I was always thirsty. Holy moly. Five Guys is crazy expensive. Well, I did it anyway. Beef quality is probably better in the UK, or do you mean in the US? Because I have no idea. We have like Angus beef from Scotland. which is pretty good. I feel like the patties in the UK, they're very crumbly for some reason. They pull apart. They're not very juicy. They're very dry. But in America, they're juicy. It's tasty. Tasty AF. We're having something called Burger Fry 2025 this week in Texas. Oh, really? Burger Fry? Is that kind of like the country fair stuff? We gotta do a stream. Maybe next week, since I'm still coming off my America high. We gotta do a stream where we look at county fair stuff in America. We gotta see how fat it really is. How fat they can really be. County fair. Because I used to watch a show on Netflix, which was like a competition show between people that used to work at the county fairs. Like big old pickles, deep fried, butter, deep fried, everything. Turkey, Twizzlers. So good. We gotta do a stream where we look at that. Because I was also having a lot of fun last stream looking at theme parks. I just love messing around and looking at videos. The Boom Stick Hot Dog, they sell at Rangers games. Deep fried ice cream. I still don't know how they do that kind of magic. Americans are casting magic and stuff and everything. So yeah, I had Five Guys, burgers and fries. And then I had the next day after that, I had like Mexican food in this bit called the Entertainment District. I had Mexican food. And I had a big ol' Marge. I had such a big Marge. It was so tasty. I had a big ol' Marg. A big ol' margarita. I had a spicy margarita. A spicy Marge. They had like a yummy Marge. It was so good. It was so good. It was a spicy Marge. It had like a tajin salt, like tajin seasoning on the rim. And it was so tasty. Was it loaded or made right? I think it was. It was made right. It was made right. I was like, it was big, a big margarita for the little señorita. I was, por favor, but a big margarita for the little señorita. Por favor, por favor, Rhubarbians, por favor. Por favor, big margarita for the little señorita. Oh, it was so good. I feel like the margaritas in the UK are just so bad. Oh, I had soft shell tacos. I always get soft shell tacos. I had, so, oh my gosh, it says, well, wait, tajin, right? Yeah? Tajin? Yeah. SMH. I got tajin. And then I had a few drinks. I got given... So this Chinese guy, he gave me a Chinese potion that made me go crazy. I think it made me go a bit hazy. This Chinese guy, he was like... It was like hanging out with like a group of people, right? Like all of my American friends. And this Chinese guy, that was like off from the other side of the group, he was like, I have some Chinese alcohol. Do you want to try? And I was like, I guess so. Let the good times roll, I guess. Oh, I forgot to talk about the Mexican food. I had nachos. And then I had 3 tacos. And I had a chicken taco, a beef taco, and a fish taco. It was so... I was so fat. I was so fat after that Mexican food. I felt like my belly was big. I was rolling around. I was like... I was rolling around. I was like... I had like the trumpets. Like, I was like... I felt like it. I had a big belly. I gained like 5 kg on the trip. I was rolling around. I was rolling back to Japan. And then I had like yeah, so I had some tacos. I don't know if I was able to really finish it. They asked me if I wanted it to go, and I was like, no, I don't think I'll finish this. I don't think I'll even eat this later. But it was so tasty. Holy, it's so good to have like some real, honest to God, like American Mexican food. Some Tex-Mex. It was so good. They didn't have birria tacos, which is what I wanted, but it's okay. I got the other tacos instead. Rhubarb, I'm on my health kick. I think I gotta, yeah, I know. It was such a disruptive... I'm back to the gym, though. I'm on my health kick, but now I'm back to the gym, you know? I'm back. I'm back to the... I'm back. I'm back on the health kick now. It's too bad they didn't have Berea. Yeah, it didn't have Berea. It was kind of like a, it was called Fat Rosie's or something. I think it was very, like, it was very American pilled, Mexican place. I need to taste some. They have Berea tacos in Japan, but I don't know how good they're gonna be. Trips are always an exception. It's true, it's true. Also, I feel like I had like one big meal per day. I had like my old snake meal that I sometimes do. And then I was like, I had some, yes, and also it was Baiju. It was Baiju. And I had some other Chinese, apparently some Chicagoan alcohol called Malort, and it tasted like cigarette water. Oh, God. It tasted like cigarette water. I was like, oh my God. Multi Baidu is getting crazy popular for some reason. That Chinese alcohol turned me into some kind of Chinese uncle sitting on a plastic chair at a plastic table, like in Guangzhou or something. I was like, where am I? Where am I? Oh my God. Oh God, where am I? I think I'm in Chongqing right now. I am sitting at the plastic chairs. I'm smoking with the other Chinese uncles, talking about like money and stuff. It like transported me there, and then I went to bed, and I woke up feeling a bit like, oh God, that was too much fun. That was too much fun. Too much silly. Smoking, Malort, don't enjoy responsibly. Yes. Gotta bring out the Zhong tiles. It's so true. The Zhong tiles. Gotta do some damn. Oh, whoops. Gotta do some damn Richies. Gotta do some damn pun. Gotta do some damn Richies. You know what I'm saying? And then the next day after that, I had nothing else happened. Americans, they are so inquisitive about British people. I got a lot of... Also, people kept asking me to say stuff, and I was like, am I just a monkey for them to perform? Am I just a monkey? They kept asking me to say water bottle. And they kept asking me to say, can you say this word? Can you say that word? And then they would, like, clap afterwards and be like, that's amazing. That's amazing. You're crazy for that. Don't ask that, because the answer is yes. It is. I am just a performing monkey. I'm just a jester of the court. Even for you guys, I'm just the jester of the court. A Brit! But it was IRL, but it was with my nationality. But I had to explain to them that I am Rhubarbian. I'm not actually British, but then they didn't quite get it, and they were like, their eyes could start to glaze over. Bow wow. Bow wow. You can't imagine how much of a novelty you'd be in my small town of less than 1,000. What, really? I don't know. I've never even felt like a novelty in my life, but this was like the first time I felt like one. A Brit speaking American? Yeah. Highway. Americans are always talking about the Sabinas. I was like, yeah, I went to a I've been banned from all McDonald's in the Tri-State County area because of my Sabina. Yeah, so I need to get my lawyer on the line and have, like, a talk about that. They're always, like, talking about the lawyers. They're always talking about the lawyers. Well, the thing is, KDL, I live in the big city, and I think being any kind of nationality is, like, not really a rarity anymore since I live in the biggest city ever. So, yeah. It's no surprise. It's no surprise. You know what I hear about the USA? What is that, Stray Doge? Checks. Checks are still a big thing. Tipping, checks. But the servers, they are there to perform. They're like, hey, what? My name is Casey. I'm here to take care of you. Feel like we inherited the lawyer thing from Britain. Yeah, but we don't sue. In Britain, we just deal with it. Did you try the Doritos Locos Taco? I didn't try the Doritos Locos Taco. I didn't manage to go to Texas Roadhouse because it was a little too far. And Casey, the most American, Kaylee, Casey, Daryl. I had Doritos in the US and that was tasty, yummy. I didn't get to shoot any guns. Next time I go to America, I will go to a shooting range and shoot some guns because I want to feel what it's like to hold life and death in the palm of my hand. Yeah. Yeah. The only people who talk about lawyers are rich people. It's so true, yeah. I once saw the most Korean man I ever seen and he was speaking straight Buckingham Palace RP, so yeah, I agree about the not being surprised thing. Yeah, it's true, it's true. Doritos put holes in your brain. But it's so tasty. What if it puts holes in your brain? Then why is it so tasty? I wanna try like going to a shooting range. I'm not scared of a gun. I wanna try and shoot a gun. I wanna smoke a big cigar and shoot a gun. I think that would like heal me or something. By the way, because of RFK banning stuff, Doritos straight up said they're gonna say they're gonna make Doritos taste better, so it's more addictive. Really? Wait. What is RFK doing again? Wait, what is he doing? What is that? What is that, like, sweaty man doing right now? He's, like, banning all, like... If I stayed there any longer, he would have sent me to the ADHD autism work camp or something. I'm not sure what's going on in there. He runs all the health stuff. Even though he looks like he's about to, like, turn into a dried-up raisin. He's banning Red 40? No! God, my God, oh God, oh no. He's missing part of his frontal lobe and he's in charge of all the health? Oh my God. I hear he's trying to, like, ban people who have ADHD. He's gonna send them to the work camp, but the ADHD people are gonna get nothing done because they have focus problems. Haha, but I'm here all night. Make sure to tip your waitress. It's autism. But what if my special interest isn't there? What if my hyperfocus? What if my special interest isn't at the autism work internment camp? Oh no, not brown. You just have to pretend to hate trains? Yeah, I have to be like, no, yeah, I've never even looked up a Wikipedia article about a certain train. I've never even done that in my entire life. I've never even done that. I've never even thought of doing that. KDL, thank you so much for the $4.99 tip for the waitress. Thank you. Make sure to tip your cows. Thank you, thank you. I'm here all night. I'm here all night. Come to Mexico. We don't have Red 40, but we do have lead in our candles, in our candies. Nice! Tasty, tasty lead. On the Mexican restaurant menu, they did have they did have like Mexican Coca-Cola. I was like, what the heck? Mexican Coca-Cola? I didn't get to try it, but I am very curious. Maybe next time I go to America, I can find somewhere that sells that. And I did, Rhubarbians. I went to a, and then I went to a, Szechuan, Rick and Morty Szechuan restaurant, Szechuan cuisine. Oh, Shameless James, thank you so much for the $2. I'm tipping down sometimes, so I'm tipping Rhubarb. Tipping down outside, so I'm tipping Rhubarb a little bit of pennies for her. I went to a Szechuan restaurant, Chinese restaurant. They also had the really green broccoli. They also had the really green broccoli as well. And some people ordered like shrimp mayo, fried shrimp mayo. That was really tasty. And mapo tofu. It was genuinely very spicy. It was so spicy. It gave me the tingling, the numbing agent in it. It was a spicy meatball. In Japan, we don't have really spicy food, but in America, holy moly, it was a spicy meatball. And also that I had some pork belly as well. That was so tasty. Oh my god, it was so good. I'm still thinking about how tender and juicy that pork belly was. So tasty. Yum, 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 yum. But this white girl, can this white girl speak a little Chinese? That Chinese alcohol gave me Chinese thoughts. Can this quirked up white girl speak a little Chinese, please? A little bit of Mandarin, please. The green broccoli is because all produce that is not grade A must be juiced or used for animal feed. It's not pretty, it's food waste. The threshold for apple symmetry is 7%, for example. What the hell did I just read? What the hell did I just read? What the... Oh my god. Oh my god, what the heck? Oh, this apple ain't symmetrical. Like, imagine an apple. It's not symmetrical enough. Go straight into the trash. Into the trash it goes. And then so yeah, I went to that Chinese restaurant, and that was pretty good. And then I went to Chili's the day after, finally, Chili's. And I got the freaking triple dipper. I got the triple dipper. I had Southwestern egg rolls, and I had some sliders, and I had some boneless wings. Oh god, it was so good. I had a side of finally some like mac and cheese. Finally, mac and cheese. What the hell? I didn't come back. Listen, I went to the toilet and now I'm not fat. So, hi, welcome to Chili's. I hear Americans make fun of Chili's. It's kind of just like a normal, like, family-orientated restaurant, right? It's just like, it's kind of like mid, but it's like good mid. Like, our UK chain restaurants are not good. UK chain restaurants aren't good. Let's be for real. Like, we genuinely have, like, really bad chain restaurants. We have, like, comfort mid. It's comfort mid. But the Chili's is, like, more flavorful than the average UK chain restaurant. We have something called Frankie and Benny's. And that is, like, I don't know what's going on there. I don't know what's going on. You guys got Wetherspoons. Wetherspoons is okay. The pubs are a comfort mid. Everything else, like, chain restaurant-wise in the UK, is just, like, oh, it's just, like, they could have probably put this in the microwave a bit longer. Because they could have at least done the effort of putting this into the microwave a little bit longer. Frankie and Benny's is a Italian-American restaurant where you can get, like, pizza and spaghetti. It's kind of dying. I think it might, like, in the next, like, 3 years, probably, like, cease to exist. Nando's is good. Nando's is probably the best one we have. It's the one good one we have. British food, it's not a meme. People were asking me in America, hey, is it true that British food is bad? And I was like, yes. And also, it's true that it's great. It's true. Everything is true. Everything that you read is true. It's not a joke. It's true. Bob, have you had Binley Mega Chippy? I've never been... Oh, I could have. Because the last time I was in the UK, I was around that area, like, before I went. I could have had Binley Mega Chippy. I could have done it for the joke. But apparently the meme's dead now. Even the TV license show. Everything is true. Everything is true. It's just bad. Like, we don't have a lot of good stuff. We have, like, full English breakfast. Oh, yeah. I had hotel breakfast, like, twice. And I had some really good American bacon. And, like, because the bacon in Japan is just cooked ham. Had some really good American bacon. I had, like, pancakes. I had, like, some potatoes. O'Brien's potatoes or something. And I had it with Tabasco. It was so tasty. The TV license thing is poorly understood. It's not enforceable. Yeah, the spuds. Tasty, tasty spuds. The TV license thing is that they bother you a little bit. But they tend to leave you alone after a while. You didn't hear it first of how to avoid how to get a TV license, but you know. Yeah, that was it. Chili's. And then I went home. And then I had to go home, Rhubarbians. I had to go home from the land of the Bwave, the home of the Fwee. I had to go home. It was so sad. I had to, like, leave, like, some friends I haven't seen in a while. Like, you know, Rhubarbian allies and such. And, the airport was, like, for some reason it took, like, an hour to do bag drop at O'Hare. O'Hare, why you like this? And I was a little hungover as well. I was like, well, why? The only thing you need is one if you plug an aerial in a really... Yes, and no one does that anymore. I was a little hungover. Not too much, just a little bit. Oh, I'm gonna go to the toilet. Hold on. Wait, hold on. I'll be back in 1 second. Why a blue? Oh, wait. Can I ask what's happening every time I go to the toilet? Is this like a new thing? Is this like a... Why do you guys keep doing this every time I go to the toilet? Is this like a new VTuber thing or something? What? I just follow the crowd. You know the blue. No tellers. I don't know about the blue, but thank you. Thank you very much for the blues. I don't really get it, but thank you. Let's go, Esperin. No! It's not new. I'm a fake VTuber fan. I'm a fake VTuber. I don't know. Imagine this Kiri Coco. No. Oh, I remember now. I remember. No, I remember now. Well, thank you for the blues, everybody. Hold on, oh, thank you, Dunce. Thank you, Bread. Thank you, James. Thank you much. I went to the toilet. Yes, I went to the toilet. I remember now. I'm not a fake fan. I've been watching VTubers since you were born. I've been watching VTubers since you were fucking born. When you guys were in diapers. Okay, and then I went back to... Where was I? What was I saying again? I went back to the airport, O'Hare. And I basically... oh my god. The line took so long, and for no reason other than, like... There was no check-in for some reason for a major airline like All Nippon Airways, like Anna. There was no... There was no like there was no check-in for a big airline like Anna for some reason, and I was like, why not? Come on. It was just it was check-in and bag drop, but there were like loads of boomers in the queue that probably don't know about online check-in. I don't know why. I think there was just like, it's because Anna was in the same terminal as United, and I think United gets priority because there's so many flights everywhere. Yeah, and then walk 20 minutes. I know. O'Hare is quite a strange airport. O'Hare is quite a strange airport for sure. That would make sense. I think it's because United takes priority. Yeah. And then I like there was like a certified yapper at one of the desks, and she just kept talking to like the people, and I was like, it's only an hour and a half to my flight. Can you please hurry up? There was a certified yapper. She had no sense of urgency. I was like, I just need to get through. I just need to drop off my bag. I've already checked in online. O'Hare is United's primary hub. Yes. But there should be some for like international stuffs as well. Yeah, I need an airport. I was thinking about that. Like, what if there was an airport manager hub? Oh, Sim, I mean, that would be so cool. I would love that. That would be so good. And then I came back. And then, I got on the plane. And you guys already know I was, like, freaking it. I was freaking it about, like, air travel. I was thinking about how freaking high up I was. I went over, on the way back, I went over Alaska and, like, that area, like, up really north. I saw, like, mountains, like, snow-covered mountains, like the Arctic or something. I saw that. It was so crazy. It was so crazy. I was freaking it. I was kind of freaking it a little bit. It was crazy. I was like, oh my god, we're so high up. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Oh, this is not okay. What if, like, we fell out of the plane right now? Oh, you get to watch United come into land each time I go to my local gun store. You know what's crazy? At O'Hare, so there is like a, you go underneath a runway in O'Hare. If you, like, there's, like, planes landing on a bridge above the highway. It's so insane. Yeah, I flew over the Alaskan glaciers. It was so cool. It was so cool, and I didn't manage to get to sleep at all. I was so... And then I came back to Japan, and it was really humid, and I was like, home. And the airport was nice. I came back through Haneda, so it was a little closer than Narita. And the airport was so nice, and like... But it's so weird, right? Because if I come back from a big trip, I would go back to UK, but... I came back to Japan this time, and it was very strange. It felt very strange not going back to, like, Heathrow or Manchester Airport. Which is nicer, Haneda or Narita? I think I like Haneda better than Narita, honestly. They're both pretty nice, but Haneda's got, like, a crazy, old-style Japan bit in the international area. And... it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Back to the women whispering sexily in your ears, like... Did you get your visa stuff sorted out? Yeah, I have to go to the visa office today and do it. I have to go back to the visa office today and do it, basically. I hope everything goes okay. I have to go to it today. Or I might go on Monday, I'm not sure. I have to go to the visa office. Thank you. I have to do some stuff with it today. Thank you very much for the good lucks, thank you. I never like going there, so... Haneda is just very far out. No, that's the wrong one. Narrator is the one that's far out. Haneda is the one that is like near Kawasaki. Is the one that's past Shinagawa. That's the wrong one. I should know because I live there. And then I came back. I watched, what did I watch on the plane back? Oh, I watched Five Nights at Freddy's. And I watched, for the third time, I watched Five Nights at Freddy's. That was excellent. Good movie, good movie. Good adaptation of the video game. And then I watched The Shape of Water. That was pretty good too. To make a point. I'm just like a sniffing girl. I watched The Shape of Water. I tried paying for in-flight Wi-Fi a second time, but it was so bad I could barely do anything on it, so I just gave up. What else did I watch? I think that was it. Did I watch him? Yeah, Shape of Water was crazy. I've watched it before, but that lady, she saw that fish man and was like, that's my husband. I'm gonna go get my husband now. That's my man. I don't know if you guys know if you've seen The Shape of Water, or if you've, yeah, I know, right? So true, Shameless James, so true. Thoughts on Matthew Lillard's Purple Guy? Such a good, what a good casting. And also, Josh Hutchinson's got that Manchester by the Sea look going on. It looks good. It's just a good movie. There are some bits that are, she went full scaly. She saw him and was like, whoa! Wow! Wait, what was I talking about? Yeah, so FNAF is like a good movie. It's a good one. It's a really good one. There's some, like, Blumhouse stuff that goes on, which I'm a bit like, oh, okay. Like, the Blumhouse, there's, like, a scene in FNAF with, like, the ghost children. And they're, like, running around and stuff. And one of them turns around and she starts going, Rah! Like, one of the kids starts, like, bleeding black from the eyes and screams. And that's a bit of, like, a Blumhouse kind of, conjuring kind of slopper move that I don't really think fits very well in the Five Nights at Freddy's, like, theme. But everything else, down to the pizzeria, because they made that set. That is a good thing. They made that set. Like, yeah, the stupid, like, ghost children bit was a bit like, okay, well, yeah. The ghost children stuff was a little bit strange. I think it doesn't really fit very well in, like, FNAF, really. At all. And then yeah, but it's still good. And, like, the animatronics look so good for... They just look like the game. They really just, like... I'm really glad that no producer was like, make them CGI. They'll cause... They went out of their way. The way they turned the animatronics good was weird. I think I kind of enjoyed it a little bit because it kind of, like... It kind of made them... Like, unfortunately, I'm a bit of a child at heart. Where I just, like, want to see, like, the animatronics from Five Nights at Freddy's just, like, have fun and be silly. Can't wait for the second movie. Because it might have sister location, guys. The puppet, guys. It might have the puppet. Oh my god, it's gonna have Nightmare Freddy. It's gonna be awesome. Just being silly. That's all I want to see. And then Shape of Water was good. Did I watch anything else? Did I try to watch anything else? I know, that's gonna be me. I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm the mimic. Yeah, I'm the freaking mimic. Hell yeah. I'm off topic, but did you see the new update in Helldivers board? Yeah, it looks so good. It looks so good. It looks the Mega City update. Yeah, it looks really fun. It looks really fun. I'm gonna play it. I gotta find some other girlies to play it as well. It's like the only, like, friend slopper that I like. Like, genuinely. Can I be real? Can I be real? I like Phasmophobia, alright, to a degree. But I like Repo. Repo's just like the same thing over and over again. The friend slop. The 4-player friend slop. Helldivers feels like actually like is actually fun. Helldivers is probably my favorite one out of the lot. Yeah, the latest Robocop Dreadlight character is so cool. Oh yeah, we got a Repo's very fun with friends, but I find it a little repetitive. Phasmophobia is more fun because you got a little scared. Also, you got to like be funny with your friends too. Yeah, Repo is really fun modded. Oh yeah, true. Same with Lethal Company as well, but it is still like the latest friend slop, Repo Slopper, or the latest friend slopper. Same with like what's the newest friend slop? Headliners or something. Got Judge Dredd Dark Tide. I gotta like put up a poll. I'll probably do it today. Of what movie we should watch next, because I've had 3 movies that we could watch. Rhubarbians, we could watch Labyrinth, The Princess Bride, or something of that. Like I've been playing so much of Baldur's Gate, I kind of want to watch something with kind of like a dark fantasy vibe. We can watch Labyrinth or The Princess Bride. Maybe The Princess Bride. Or Men in Tights, Robin Hood Men in Tights, maybe. Because that one's a good one. I love me some, what's he called? You can watch the D&D movie? Oh yeah, true. I kind of want to watch something from the 80s, though. The Dark Crystal? Maybe The Dark Crystal. All good choices. Willow. Yeah, Willow. That's a good one, too. Conan the Barbarian. I watched that one, like, ages ago. The OG D&D movie. Wait, there's an original. But I really wanna, like, Labyrinth is, like, my favorite. I love it. When I was a little girl, I would watch Labyrinth and I'd be like, because I kind of related a lot to the main character of Labyrinth, because I was also very whiny as a child. I must admit, I didn't quite enjoy The Princess Bride, and Inigo Montoya quote was never funny. Aren't you born in, like, the 80s? I feel like your prime, like, Princess Bride quoting. Like, the Gen X people in chat, or, like, the elder millennials in chat, you guys are, like, prime, like, You guys are, like, prime, like, quoting The Princess Bride, being like saying inconceivable. Oh yeah, I was also maybe thinking like maybe Monty Python. Neverending Story was our Princess Bride. Wait, so what was The Princess Bride? It's like people born in the 90s? Like early 90s? Inconceivable. My name is Inigo Montoya and you killed my father. Which Monty Python though? Probably the Holy Grail. I'm your king. Well, I never voted for you. I'm your leader. Well, I never voted for you. The Holy Grail? Yeah, probably the Holy Grail. I think I was watching those films when I was too young, by the way. Because sometimes there's like in the, it's either in The Meaning of Life or in Life of Brian. Oh yeah, it was The Meaning of Life. In The Meaning of Life, there's like a bit where the joke is like a man is about to die, and his last wish is to get chased by millions of naked women. That was the joke, just like a bad pair of breasts. Neverending Story. I've only seen the Neverending Story once before. There's also I was like, what? Well, I don't get it. The naked was so funny. I also have never seen. There's also a really good dark fantasy movie called Excalibur, or is it called Camelot? I'm not sure. It's got Helen Mirren in it. That's all I know, and that looks pretty dark fantasy-esque. I'm in the mood for some dark fantasy, basically. I would have been 4, and it came out in 87. Oh, is it like for people born in like the early 80s then? Or maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I'm ready for some dark fantasy. Don't watch the Neverending Story again. It'll permanently ruin the nostalgia you have from your childhood? Really? Really? Is this like, is Is this like when I watched like the Spellbook Teller, whatever that movie is with Macaulay Culkin, and I was like, oh, this was like not as good as I remember. All of my late 80s and early 90s, I'm not sure because fighting mythical beasts, luchadores fighting mythical. That sounds freaking awesome. That sounds so cool. I will watch. I don't know if like Lord of the Rings is Lord of the Rings considered dark fantasy, because I feel like that is just epic fantasy. I don't know, because it doesn't have that kind of like grim gothic vibe, you know, like the Labyrinth does, and also like Excalibur and Willow. Yeah, it's high fantasy, not dark fantasy. Dark fantasy is when you get kidnapped by David Bowie and you're forced to become his Goblin King bride. Yeah, like no one would ever want to be in that situation, right? I remember watching that and being like, why did she say no? Why did she say no? Why did she say no? She could have been in the call. She could have been like, what? Why did she say no? What? Am I taking crazy pills here, or why did she say no? Why did she like wanted like some stupid baby? She could have been the Goblin King queen. Why do I sound like this guy that's being like, I went to the New York School of Arts. I went to the New York. I walked up Bob Dylan up onto stage. Why do I sound like him right now? Sucker. I could have been. I sound like the little man that's always that complained about the trumpets. That is who you sound like. Yeah, that's me. I sound like that right now. Get him, Kuno. Get him, Kuno. Hello, Rhubarb. Hello, Yasum. Hello, Yasum. But yeah, I gotta decide. I will put up a poll on the YouTube community, and also Twitter as well, for our next watch along. Because I feel like I'm in the mood of watching some dark fantasy. Baldur's Gate has made me, Rhubarb, you generally sound like cats sound when they're about to fight other cats. How about Rhubarb? You sound like a little pretty little violin that plays beep, 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 beep. Rhubarb, you sound like a pretty little violin. It's beautiful. You sound like a little harp, Rhubarb. How come I never get a little bit of that? That would be a lie. Well, who needs fans like these when, you know, you got like enemies like these. Rhubarb, you sound like a lovely ukulele that would actually make a YouTube apology better than rather than worse. Oh, that's nice. So finally, a little bit of compliments for me. That's a nice thing to say to Rhubarb. Finally. Finally. God. Goodness. You sound very attractive, Rhubarb. Thank you. Flattery will get you. Flattery will get you everywhere. How much for a muffled scream into a pillow? You got it. I got a pillow right here. I don't know if you heard that. Nice. Yeah, we did. Okay, that's good. I'm glad that I have my lap pillow with me. So yeah, tomorrow. She actually sounded like a girl. What the hell? Rhubarb sounds like a brat. Well, I can sound like a girl if I want to. See? I can sound like that if I want to. I can sound like a normal person if I want. I can sound like a normal person. I don't have to like, I can go back to being normal. Or whatever. Let's hear your American accent. Well, I went down to the highway and I saw like I went down to the highway and I saw like a Popeyes, and I went into Popeyes and I got like the sub meal, and then I went this and I blah 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 blah. Well, in the Midwest, in Chicago, they go Chicago, they go ka. Yeah, Valley Girl accent. Don't forget, yeah, Sabina's like, I was talking to my lawyer on the phone, and he was mentioning about how I have a Sabina, and that I'm banned from all Trader Joe's in the tri-state area. And then I went to Erewhon, and I got like a smoothie, and I have like a... I think I'll use my credit card. I think I'll use my credit card. How about this? Valley Girl leader? Well, okay. Well, I'm not the thing of nightmares. But yeah, tomorrow, but it's good to catch up. I hope you enjoyed stories from over the pond. By pond, I mean, the Pacific. I hope you enjoyed. I gotta go now. I miss you a normal amount. I love it when you guys are, you guys treat me with distance. I did. I had a lot of fun. It was a nice little trip. It's weird how British people can actually speak English probably when they're trying to sound American. Mr. Rico, that is just, we invented English, by the way, so we speak it correctly. Dude, that is a load of bollocks if you ask me. What the heck? We love you too, Bart, platonically. Yeah, I love you guys too, platonically. But, cap. But, oh yeah, that was like, in Chicago, that was like a, that was a, what was it? It was like, it was like a firestorm, dust storm, like the might of God was raining over Illinois, probably because of the Pope or something. There was like a Pope, there was like a Pope there, there was like a firestorm, dust storm, fire, like, tornado warning? What was the heck was going on? There was something going on in the state of Illinois. I didn't see any of it. I must have been asleep or inside. I didn't see any of this dust storm. I think it like missed us or something. I'm not sure. What was going on? Is it because of the new Pope or something? This stream cost me 1 liter of diesel per hour. I'm running on diesel right now. Hooray! I'm bad for the environment. It was the whole mid and south of the US. Holy moly! Blurb, how are the burgers? It was so tasty. It was juicy burger. It was a tasty freaking burger. I'm running on power. I'm bad for the environment. It was really good, yeah. Yeah, we're on 12 VK of pure diesel generators, baby. Oh, I'm running... thank you for watching my stream, even though you're running on fuel right now, literally. Literally. Alright, okay. Yeah, it was that. It was good. It was fine, yeah. It was... my wigs did survive. It was fine. My wigs really did survive. Yeah. Diesel-powered VTuber. I'm not electric. I'm no Tesla. I'm a full-on Hummer, baby. Yeah, it was really fun. I had a really great time. I really want to go back to US, like, very soon, but I gotta save up my pennies. But yeah. I'm gonna go now, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be carrying on some drawings while you're failing, what you're drawing and stuff. I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow, and then the day after, I'm finally playing Mana Lords, and then we can have a little... and then we're gonna play... on Sunday, we're gonna play GeoGuessr again with the viewers. So yeah, wait, can I send you guys somewhere? Hold on. Dude. There we go. Let me send you guys somewhere. I love America and America loves me. Let me send you guys. Who's streaming right now? Let's see. Oh, Pillow's streaming. Roa, Cleo. Mana Lords are at last. Yes. Hope everything goes well with your visa. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. I will try my best today. I'm gonna get some stuff sorted. I need to not play. I ended up playing yesterday. I do have a tail. I have a little rabbit's tail at the back of my jacket. Wait. Oh, who's streaming? Oh. Oh my god, excuse me. Cleo channel? Cleo from Face Connect. Wait, Ro is streaming. Oh, she's playing Five Nights at Freddy's. Now that's very cool because I watched the Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm gonna have to say bye. Send a what message should we send? Five Nights at Freddy's. Say Freddy Fazbear, Freddy Fazbear. Freddy Fazbear. Renault Cleo, so true. Oh my god, right. Okay. Send Freddy Fazbear. Freddy Fazbear Rage. Freddy Fazbear. Oh man, thank you so much for coming up, member. Thank you. Freddy Rhubarb. Yeah, Freddy Rhubarb. That's a good one. Thank you, Dunce. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day, guys. Or like, have a good night. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. For some drawing. Okay. All right. Bye, everyone. Goodbye. Bye, bye. Bye, bye. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Now leave. Wait. Oh wait. This is wrong. Oh my god.